Welcome back. It's time for a bit of a break from the norm. I'm not around the green. I'm on a links course though, and on links courses, it tends to get a little bit windy. It becomes very, very important to control your ball flight. So today, I'm going to show you how to hit the perfect punch shot. Right, before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notifications bell. I can start to roll out a little bit more content to you and start to spread things away from the green if you're interested. So anyway, back to business, the perfect punch shot. Why hit the ball lower? Well, if you hit your normal shot into the wind, it's going to launch high, you're going to have a decent spin rate, and it's just going to climb and climb and climb, and it's going to go nowhere. If you've ever played links golf, like the real stuff in the real wind, it just seems to hit the ball differently than inland. It just really hits it hard. Very hard to get your distance, very hard to hit your numbers. So what do you need to do? The perfect punch shot is going to have a combination of two things, a lower launch than normal and a lower spin rate. We're going to tackle spin rate first. Now the easiest way to reduce spin is to go down clubs. All right, so club down, 1, 2, 3 clubs, whatever you need to do depending on the wind. That'll bring your spin down immediately. Now alternatively, you could draw the ball more. Generally draws will have less spin than fades, all else being equal. Okay, but that requires a little bit of skill, a little bit of technique, a bit of nous. The other thing you could do is start to deliver less loft, right? So you could go in and try and flex your wrist more this way, de-loft it, get shallow, bring the spin loft down. It's all getting a bit scientific though, isn't it? And I don't really think we need to go there. Let's go with the club change. So I've got about 150 into this flag, you can see fluttering in the distance. The wind's into off the left, it's maybe about a 2 club wind. 150 yards, I'm gonna hit a 7-iron. Normally 150 is about a 9, 7-iron is going to be more like 170, 175, so I'm counting a good 25 yards. Okay, but club selection alone isn't a whole story. As far as setup and technical changes go, I'm going to put the ball back a little bit. Now this is where things start to go wrong for people, okay, because if I just reference this camera here and I play a ball, let's say just forward and middle normally, I start to move that ball back and move the handle forwards. That starts to shift my path out to the right. Okay, it shifts my club path out to the right. I'm not talking about closing anything off, but the nature of the swing being circular, the further back on that circle you move the golf ball, the more to the right your path moves. So you have a decision to make. You could stand there and go, right, I'm going to put the ball back. I'm going to recognize that my path is now going to be further to the right. Make sure my face is close to that path and hit a draw. That would be option 1. And it would look a little something like this. We're going ball back, handles way up, face pointed to the right, little sawn off follow through. Just holding against the wind. All right, not bad. But there must be an alternative, hit a straighter ball or even cut it. This is a back right pin. Doesn't really suit a draw. So we know that putting the ball back in this stance is going to project everything further to the right, with the ball being further back on the arc. To hit it straight, I need to aim left. To hit a cut into this flag, I need to aim significantly left. So if I set up square and put the ball back, I can get a pretty good idea that my path is shifted a long way to the right. My bias is already a path that's to the right, so it's just going to exaggerate it even more. So I'm going to have to aim significantly left to have a chance of fading this. So I'm going to pick an intermediate target for my club face. I kind of try and line the shaft up there somewhere. Put the ball way back. I'm going to stay very left on it. Little sawn off finish, same kind of shot. Doesn't have to hit that hard because of the ball being back and a lack of loft. It's trying. Definitely much safer than trying to draw it and hold it against that wind. Let's give it one more go. So go one more time. I think the execution was pretty good, or it's pretty close. Again, ball way back. Trying to get that swing path to the left of target. There you go. Much more like it. Okay, so long story short, when you're hitting a punch shot, we're going to try and take the spin off by going down clubs. We're going to put the ball back to bring the flight down, but you need to set your aim kind of calibrate it to the path that you're going to produce. Now, if you already kind of hit a cut, then it's probably going to straighten your ball flight out. You're probably not going to draw it, but if you hit it straight or draw it, putting the ball back is just going to accentuate the shape you already have, so you have to work extra hard to accommodate it.